Imagine this. You've planned a perfect evening with a woman you're interested in. You've got the restaurant picked out, your best outfit on, and you're excited about the night ahead. And then, she cancels. Sound familiar? It's a scenario that many of us have faced, and it's as confusing as it is frustrating. You're left wondering what went wrong, questioning your every move, and trying to decipher cryptic texts and mixed messages. But let me tell you something, you're not alone, and more importantly, it's not your fault. You see, there's an unfortunate reality that we have to face in the modern dating world. It's called flaking, and it's something that's become all too common. The term flake is used to describe the act of making plans with someone, only to cancel them at the last minute. It's a behavior that's not only inconsiderate, but also deeply confusing for those on the receiving end. Let me give you an example. There was this one time when I had planned to see a movie with my girlfriend at that time, now she's my ex. I had everything sorted out, the movie, the time, etc. But then, she flaked. Her reason? She didn't feel like taking the train. It seemed like such a trivial reason to cancel plans, but that's the thing about flaking. It often happens for the smallest inconvenience. So what's the deal? Why does this happen? Is it something we're doing wrong? Or is it just a part of the modern dating landscape that we have to navigate? Well, the truth is, it's a bit of both. There are a variety of reasons why a woman might flake on a man. Some are understandable, while others not so much, but at the end of the day, it's important to remember that it's not a reflection on you or your worth. So, why do women flake on men? Let's dive into it, shall we? One of the reasons could be that she wasn't that attracted to you. Now, this might sound harsh, but attraction is a complex beast. It's not just about physical looks, it's about a whole range of things. Personality, shared interests, humor, confidence, the list goes on. If there is something wrong with her, then she's only attracted to the Chad or Tyrone who mistreats them. Imagine you're at a bar, you meet a woman and you're having a good time. You're having drinks, you're laughing, it seems like everything is going well. But here's the thing. She might not be there because she's attracted to you. She might be there for the free drinks or the free food, or just because she enjoys the attention. And why not? We all like to feel wanted, don't we? But some women take this to another level. They might be using men for their own amusement, for a bit of drama, for a bit of a thrill. These women are bored in their lives, like they don't have much going on in their lives, or maybe they just enjoy toying with people's emotions. Attraction, you see, isn't a one-way street. It's not enough for you to be attracted to her. She has to be attracted to you too. And if she's not, then she might decide to flake. You're not the priority in her life, you're not the one she's excited to see, you're not the one she's thinking about when she's deciding what to do with her evening. So, how can you tell if she's genuinely attracted to you or if she's just using you for a bit of fun? Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And to be honest, there's no easy answer. But one thing's for sure. If she's flaking on you, then she's not into you. And you should never schedule time with her again, as she was disrespectful of your time. So, if she's not that into you, she might just decide to flake. But remember, that's not a reflection on you. Attraction is a two-way street, and you can't force someone to be attracted to you. Another reason is that you might be the backup plan. That might sting a bit, but let's be brutally honest here. Sometimes you are not the main show, but the intermission. You're the safety net. You're the just-in-case for when her evening doesn't go as planned. Now, this doesn't mean you're less of a person, it's more about her than it is about you. But it's crucial to understand this dynamic to navigate the dating world more effectively. It's all about attraction. And, unfortunately, attraction isn't always fair. It's not a meritocracy. It doesn't always go to the most deserving, the kindest, or the most considerate. It often goes to the Chads and Tyrones of the world. Who are Chad and Tyrone, you ask? Well, they're the archetypal attractive guys. The ones who seem to have it all. Looks, charisma, confidence. They're the ones who make her heart race a little faster. The ones she daydreams about. The ones she's willing to rearrange her plans for. If you've been flaked on, there's a chance it's because her Chad or Tyrone swooped in at the last minute. You were a comforting plan B, a safety net. But when plan A came calling, she was quick to jump ship. It's not fair, but it's a reality in the dating world. Now, I'm not saying this to make you feel bad. I'm saying this so you can understand and adapt. Because once you understand this dynamic, you can start to play the game differently. But remember, flaking is a reflection on her, not you. It's about her inability to make a commitment and stick to it. It's about her lack of consideration for your time and feelings. So don't let it get to you, don't let it make you feel less than. It's harsh but true, sometimes you're just not the first choice. But that's okay, there is nothing you can do other than to ghost her and never make another plan with her. Your worth is not determined by someone else's inability to see it. Lastly, she might just be lazy and inconsiderate. Now this may sound harsh, but sometimes it's the simple truth. We all have those days when the smallest inconvenience feels like a mountain, right? But when it starts affecting other people, that's where the problem lies. Imagine this. You've planned a nice evening out. The movie tickets are booked, you've put on your best outfit, and you're ready to make some memories. But then, just as you're about to head out, your phone buzzes. It's her. She's flaking on you. The reason? She doesn't feel like taking the train, that's it. No emergency, no sudden illness, just laziness. I'm not making this up. This is a personal anecdote. It happened to me with a girlfriend at the time. I was left standing there, movie tickets in hand, baffled and disappointed. I mean, we all have our lazy days, but when it starts to infringe upon someone else's time and expectations, that's when it crosses the line into inconsideration. This kind of flakiness can be frustrating. It's like a slap in the face, a clear sign of disrespect for your time and efforts. But here's the thing, it's not about you. It's about her. It's about her inability to respect others' time, her lack of consideration for the effort you put into planning, and her unwillingness to step out of her comfort zone even when it's something as trivial as taking a train. So, if you've been flaked on for reasons as silly as this, don't sweat it. It's not a reflection of your worth or attractiveness. It's a reflection of her character, or in some cases, the lack thereof. It's an unfortunate reality. But it's important to remember that not every woman is like this. Remember, it's not your fault if you get flaked on. There are many factors at play. So there you have it. Some of the reasons why women might flake on men. Let's do a quick recap, shall we? We've discussed the unfortunate reality of being flaked on. It's something that happens to many of us. And it's important to remember that it's not a reflection of your worth or attractiveness. We dived into the possibility of a lack of attraction. Sometimes a woman may not be that into you, and she might be using you for a free drink, free food, or just for some attention and validation. It's an unpleasant truth, but it's something that happens. And it's crucial to be aware of it. We also looked at the scenario where you might be the backup plan. It's a harsh reality, but sometimes another person might seem more appealing to her, and she might drop her plans with you for that person. Remember, you deserve to be someone's first choice, not their plan B. Lastly, we explored the idea of laziness and inconsideration. Sometimes a woman might just not feel like going out, even if it means canceling plans at the last minute. It's not okay, but it's not your fault either. Throughout all of this, the key point to remember is that if you get flaked on, it's not a reflection of your worth. There are many factors at play, and often, it says more about the person doing the flaking than it does about you. So, don't beat yourself up over it. Learn from it, move on, and remember that you deserve respect and consideration just like anyone else. Now, before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. What other topics would you like to see covered on this channel? Your feedback is valuable, and I'm here to provide content that you find helpful and interesting. And of course, if you found this video useful, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe with bell notifications, and share this video. Let's continue this conversation and grow this community together. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe with bell notifications, and share this video. And let me know in the comments what other topics you'd like to see covered on this channel.